Good morning, Faves. It's Friday, and it's Random Acts of Kindness Day. Oops, the announcements are about to start. I gotta go. What's going on, Faves? We are here at Butler Traditional High School, and we are about to have a conversation with some of my faves. We're talking about today how young black men are being treated and how they feel with all the stigma about young black men being reckless out here in these streets of Louisville, and how they don't really deserve that, and how they really wish it would stop as well. So I want you to hear from my young people, some really trusted, young, powerful black men, that I appreciate their attitudes, I appreciate their mindsets, and what they have to say. So stick around. Okay, so last week we had this conversation. It was completely impromptu, nothing was planned. And I spoke out about my son, my youngest son, who had told me about a situation where he was in a convenience store about to pay for gas, and a young black man walked in holding a gun in his hand, not trying to rob the store or anybody, but how reckless that looked and how irresponsible that looked, because he just walked into a store full of people with a gun in his hand. And what that could have meant if the police was there, if they had saw it, or anything. Someone stepped on his toe. Someone accidentally pushed him. Someone stepped in front of him. That could have went completely wrong. So after I said that, one of my young men here in this classroom made a comment of, yeah, I feel like it's reckless and I don't believe in guns. But if I don't have a gun and someone else does have a gun, I feel unprotected and afraid. That's the scary thing. Don't care about that. When you get young people your age walking around with guns in their hands, looking for trouble. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're walking around with a gun on, when you got it like in a holster for protection, whatever, that's different. But when you're walking around with it in your hand, you're looking for trouble. And my son said he was somewhere getting gas about a week or so ago. He said this guy walks in to the gas station with the gun in his hand. Just walks in. Just walks in the store with the gun in his hand. And no one hesitated? Huh? No one hesitated? No. What do you mean?
My big brother, bandit. So I ain't like, I don't want to be in no. He lives right there. But it's like my brother's like known, so I can't just walk out to the house. See, since he's my brother,
That's why I think you him.
Since he's my brother, because he's my brother, they won't come and get me.
Exactly.
So it's like different for me. So it's like,
so how do you deal with that?
I don't really tell people it's my brother. Like,
You really have to listen, for real.
You got to look around.
A little bit.
I feel where he's coming from because I
My face did the same thing. I'm looking like,
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff.
I noticed that.
I'm more of an observer.
Right.
Actually, very so. I feel like when I was younger, though, I did talk a lot.
But now that you know what he's into.
Not even really into the stuff I've been through. Stuff that I experienced.
You've seen.
Stuff stuff that I seen a lot of things. I'm mentally abused and physically abused. But, you know, I'm still trying to pull through, even though I know I like, you know, sometimes I be like, sad, I know I be sad, like, I know I be depressed, but like, I'd rather see, you know, other people happy, like, I know people be willing to help me and stuff. I'd rather help them than help me. I don't know why I'm a current person. Like, it's like I do more stuff for other people than myself. I don't know why. But then it's like, yeah, I've been on a self journey though lately though. Have you
been listening to me a little bit.
Wow, you read one of my stuff though. I messed with your plans though, cause I messed with this class. Cause I've been on like on the same stuff like for a minute. You read my stuff and I said like, you know, my friend died. So like my daddy said he don't believe me. Yeah. Well, you know, my daddy said that made me cry. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my daddy went to jail like a year after I was born. I didn't see my daddy. Like, my daddy got 32 years.
I don't want
He said this. Like, and I'm not gonna say I was mad at him, but like, he said my daddy, he got anger issues. Okay, and I don't even tell people like this because I can't even tell people who my daddy is because the stuff he did is still kind of relevant. Still kind of relevant. I can't even tell people who my daddy is. He did. He got mad because somebody said something to him and killed him in public. And it made me so mad. Like, I'm not saying killing is like doing, but you sat there and killed him in public. How dumb is that? That's so dumb to me. You sat there and did that, knowing you got hit. That doesn't make no sense. But I'm just saying though, it is more dumber in public. Like, did you sit there and think in public? Are you crazy? It don't make no sense. Like, did it in public though. I'm saying I ain't trying to say to go ahead and do it still, but I'm saying it in public in front of a whole bunch of people for no reason. It's because somebody said something to you. It's just
I'll find out the reason.
Yeah, because he has anger issues. So, get ready, y'all. Now the camera's on you, babe. So share with my faves, my viewers, how you felt last week. What were your thoughts on
so it's like
carrying a gun?
Carrying a gun, okay. So you know how like he came in the store, like he wasn't trying to rob it or nothing. But it's like, you know, I wouldn't blame him for not carrying a gun because you don't know what type of situation he in. You know what I mean?
At any time.
Yeah, any kind. So it's like he probably was paranoid or something, or not even that. It's just like I don't know. Like he thinks since everybody be carrying guns now, you know how to, you know, music and stuff, and people be doing that stuff. He probably think it's cool or something. Walking in there thinking it's cool, all that. And then like you said, people do be reckless. Like you can just say something wrong to him, you might just go off and just try to shoot you or something.
Mm-hmm.
And like it'd be like nowadays you gotta carry a gun. You don't even gotta be in no gang. Like,
For your protection.
Yeah, for your protection. You just had the latest new shoes on. They try to take it. And try to rob you. So it's not even about you even being in the gang. It's just like people just don't take stuff from you.
Would you let them take your shoes, or would you rather shoot them, though?
See,
No, seriously. Like, what would it come
I'm not gonna let
to?
them take my shoes though. I'm just, but that's pride though. I'll let them though. I mean, it worked there. Okay. I mean, like, I just had to think about it. Like, I just let my pride go. Like, you can have it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't even ready to do all that. You can have it. I get it again. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's just,
One of the things that you said last week also was you told me that you were against guns. Gun violence is something that you don't agree with. You also shared that because you have an older sibling that might be in the streets a little bit, you worry about that for your own safety. Kind of give me some insight on that.
So it's like, you know, my brother, he a gaming man. So it's like, I can't really like just walk out the house for real. I really can't say that's my brother. You know what I mean? Because if they think, you know what I'm saying, my brother got enemies. So if I say, oh, that's my brother, they might just sit there and since they can't catch him, they gonna catch me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say that's my, like, you know, really can't talk about who my brother is.
Right.
Same thing with my daddy too though. Like my daddy, he in jail for murder and stuff. So if I, and the stuff he's in there still relevant today. So I confess my daddy, I didn't like, oh, he got a son. We ready to get his son then because his daddy's in jail, so we can't get him. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't really like do too much. So now I feel like I gotta protect myself. You know?
Which is another reason why you need a gun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then it's like my cousin, he banged another gang. So then I tell people it's my cousin and my. So it's like I don't know. It just I'm a middleman basically. I'm in everything. Basically, I'm in the middle of everything. So it's like I can't really like, I gotta protect myself basically. It's like I can't really go out here and live my life basically. It comes with like certain things I can do and with certain things I can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like to me, it's not fair. Like
Definitely not fair. It's definitely not fair that you feel you have to protect yourself from other people's actions and things that your sibling or your dad has done. Now that weight falls on your shoulders. Yeah, that's not fair at all. How old are you?
15.
You're 15 years old. You should be having the time of your life here in high school instead of worrying about somebody trying to come and hurt you based on what your sibling or your father has done out here in the streets.
Yeah, and then it's like I ain't want to do no street stuff or nothing else. Like, I ain't want to carry no gun, but it's like I got forced in it basically. Like it's like
Right.
I got forced in it and I grew up in it.
Right.
So it's like it's just I understand like the people that's out of the street and in the street because like I'm a middleman, so I know how it feel to be out of and be in it. You know what I'm saying?
So you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Yeah.
You in it because you have to be, not because you want to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. So y'all talk to me about gang violence right now with young black men. Talk to me about that.
So, it's been going on for so long. I'm just used to it at this point. It's been happening for so long, for so many years. It came to a point like damn.
Are you really initiated in a gang at this point, or are you just affiliated by gangs based on where you live?
I say basically
Based on where you live.
Based on where you live, yeah.
That's how it's always been.
Because there's a gang everywhere you go, basically. So yeah.
Do we have gangs in the schools?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I would say, if nothing else, it's territories represented, if nothing else, right? Because we west and we south, we east, and we all seem to migrate in the same school building. And I think that's why we have a lot of the beef that we have in the buildings is based on all these different, where I live, these territories, right?
But gangs, they don't really even know about like the gangs and stuff. Like Crips and Bloods. It didn't used to be like they didn't used to like fight and shoot each other like that. Like if you really look back into the history, like Crips and Blood used to be like a community for the black people that used to help. How police back then used to beat on other kids. Like if
Yeah.
you look back into
Police
the history,
brutality and
yeah,
things
you
like
look
that.
back, if you look up, I forgot what it stands for, but if you look up what Crips stands for, then it's not like really like. I forgot what it's called.
It's not a negative connotation,
it's not
basically.
A negative, but nowadays they make it negative, like everything negative. There's nothing positive. It's always
About it.
negative, like,
Yeah.
No violence, really.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays they should be creating stuff.
It stands for Common Revolution and Progress.
That's what CRIP stands for. What does Blood stand for? Look that one up. Let's see what it stands for.
Brotherly love overcomes, overrides, and destruction.
Say it again.
Brotherly love overcomes, overrides, and destruction.
Wow. So you're right, huh? What they were created for is one thing. What they turned out to be is something totally different. Yeah. Absolutely.
It was all about peace at first.
It was all about peace.
Some popped off.
And then everything done changed. Everything really done changed after that.
Yeah.
More time to do.
Wow, you guys. Thank y'all.
Look,
Thank you. Thank you.
we talking about third dimension. We talking about guns and drugs and stuff. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk about how the government works. Okay. The reason why we really like this is because of the government. They put all this stuff out on the TV. They put stuff, food like that. Like they do all type of stuff, like a bunch of stuff that you don't know about. Like, they build prisons off your third grade history. When you get in trouble and stuff in third grade and you get referred, they build prisons off of it.
You know,
Project, it's all programmed for you to be the certain way you are now, like killing and stuff. You know how the movies got them on there? It's all programmed for you to be like it. They want you to see it. They want you to keep seeing it and keep seeing it so it can brain it in your head.
Well, just like the music that you listen to.
yeah, that too. Like you know,
Because
in
the
Kentucky,
the music that you guys are listening to all day long is negative and it's brainwashing.
But in Kentucky, you can carry a AIP. Well, like you can carry a assault rifle. And, at the age of 18, but you can carry a handgun at the age of 21. That don't make sense.
How about none of that makes sense? I don't think first of all, those automatic weapons should only be used for military.
They're illegal.
Period.
The switches and stuff, they're illegal.
Yeah.
I know somebody was locked up for it. You got caught when you was locked up. You got like 10.
And it's like on the spiritual side, everybody let religion segregate them. That's why I say I believe in all religions. Like, I don't believe in just one. You say you believe in this, they gonna like, oh well, that didn't happen. This happened right here. So I said this creates segregation. Same thing with election. You vote for Donald Trump. You vote for Obama. I don't mess with you. You know segregation. They keep voting. It's a bunch of things that they segregate us with. Like why we gotta be black and white, like left and right. Since they segregate, you know what I'm saying? They always trying to segregate us. Keep on doing it. Like it's because we too blind to see stuff. Like
Keeping us separate makes
if we all come together, we gonna overrun the government. The government's not billions of people, billions. And then another thing, like they don't. We so scared nowadays. Like the reason why people not spiritual. Let me tell you why. Because we're scared of the unknown. The reason why we're scared of the unknown is because we saying like with school, like we get taught to like correct things. Like we don't go out of them subjects at all. Like when I learn, like the only easy for me to like learn for real, like I like to learn about everything, like everything around me. I can't just learn about just one subject because then it's gonna make me close-minded. I don't want to be closed-minded to anything. Because say something happens, right? I'm big closed-minded, so I don't even know how to deal with it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna know how to. I ain't gonna know how to deal with it. So I don't never want to be closed-minded to nothing at all. And then it'd be a bunch of stuff that we don't know about. Like, you know how they come up with robots and robots and stuff like that. Like they want to make humans perfect. That's what they want to do. They want to make us perfect.
They want the perfect human.
Nobody's perfect at all. Nobody's perfect. It's like, and then it'd be so much stuff. Like they want, like you know how the game, right? There's benefits, there's pros and cons to the game. When you own the game all the time, it fries your brain. Like, it literally fries your brain. Like, you ain't be able to.
That's most people's getaway from the streets, though.
What I'm saying though, when you when you not on the game, when you're not on the game, when you're not in the streets, and you're like, what else you gonna be doing?
That's really all it is. For streets, school, game.
Now, but you're not gonna be able to know yourself.
That's what I'm saying. People gotta take time away from the game.
But I'm saying though, you're not gonna be able to know yourself. You're not gonna know who you are.
Cause you're programmed.
You're programmed. You ain't talk to yourself. You don't do none of the benefits your mental health. Like everything out here is not gonna what's in her. Like money, material. Whatever you want, bro, that's only temporary on how you feel.
Watch your language.
That's only on temporary on how you feel. Like that's why, like, when you're doing stuff, when you get your own time to yourself, do stuff that's gonna benefit you mentally. Like really, like,
get to know yourself.
Yeah, get to know yourself. Like,
cut the game off.
Yeah, cut the game off. Cut the TV off. Like, get up off your phone all the time. Because once you do all that, you'll get to find out new things about yourself.
I used to play the game like an unhealthy amount, like every day.
You
Like,
get, especially with the food though. With the food, they put stuff in the food like.
Oh, the food, unless you growing your own food, you don't know what you're eating these days.
GMO food.
Yeah.
What's the name? I don't even like smoking for real no more because GMO weed, they got genetically modified organism weed, fake weed. They got everything. It's like we living in the matrix. Everything fake. Literally everything fake. Apple fake. All type of fruits fake. They make all type of stuff just fake. Like fake grass. You know what I'm saying? Like it be a bunch of stuff. Like they be out here doing stuff. They don't even know what they be doing. They be out here doing stuff. Like I don't get it. Like they go out in space and don't find nothing. They just out there doing stuff. They be out here doing like if you ever look up, it's called Operation Doomsday. Like they shot a bomb in the ocean. For no reason, I don't know what reason, but they shot a bomb in the ocean, like a nuke in the ocean. That's how SpongeBob was created off of. SpongeBob created off a nuke being blown in the ocean.
I didn't know that.
It'd be a bunch of backstories on like stuff like. It'd be a bunch like if I watch, it'd be like Mickey Mouse. Like Mickey Mouse is weird. Like you watch it and you like if you watch it today and you watch it, be a bunch of weird stuff in there. Like you know how you watch The Simpsons and they got stuff in there too. Like you know how they predicted Donald Trump and the pandemic and stuff.
They predicted Kobe Bryant's death.
It just be a lot of stuff. Like you gotta go and really like understand. Like you gotta go
And
break it down.
get the knowledge for yourself.
Yeah, cause that's why I don't just believe in what, like, especially with the history stuff. I don't go off what they base what they tell me. Cause anybody can write anything in the book. Like anybody can tell you anything. They can tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear.
That's right.
That's what they do. They tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear.